Hey guys, I'm back. I just want to do a quick cabin video update. Gonna be going up there pretty soon, do my spring trip. Right now I'm just trying to plan on everything I'm gonna be doing. See that tree? That's a big hickory tree. And see how it's like over the cabin? And I don't want to cut it down because it faces to the west of the cabin, so it's gonna block the sun in the afternoon. And there's an oak tree, one in front of it and one behind it. They're all like kind of in a line in the driveway, so they kind of all line up together. So they kind of, they look good like that. And I like trees. So I called this guy that trims trees for a living. He said he's been doing it 20 years. So, and I don't want to put insurance on the cabin, so I'd rather, instead of putting money in the insurance company's pocket, I'd rather put it in this guy's pocket that, works for himself. So I want to trim this tree up a little bit. Also, the two oak trees, I want to trim them up a little. Just take some of the branches off and lighten it up a little bit. That way, during a storm, there's less chance of the tree falling over. That guy will be coming out when I get up there. I'm also going to be doing some of the rainwater catchment system. I got those 275 gallon, square water totes with the metal cage around them. I have a non-food grade one and a food grade one. I think the non-food grade one, I'm gonna probably hook that up just for the toilet, and then the other one will be for the kitchen area. So, and then I have a trailer up there that's a tandem axle trailer that can haul quite a bit of weight. So I'm gonna put one of those totes on probably buy one more and put it on the trailer, and the water company's not too far away, and I could fill it up there like for next to nothing and then bring it up here. That's what one of my neighbors does. The wells fail on this hill for some reason. There's plenty of rain in Tennessee in that area, but both of my neighbors have had problems with their wells. Sorry, it's on my computer. One of the neighbors that's a little bit further away, he has to bring water in on a truck, like I mentioned, that I'm going to probably be doing. And my other neighbor, the one that's closer, he's on his second well, and it's like 12 grand for a well. I called the well company, and it's 12 grand. So, and then there's no guarantees. So both of my neighbors on each side of me have had problems with their wells. The neighbor that's closest to me, he's on a second well, so he's got over 20 grand into wells. So I'm not going to drill one. I'm just going to catch rainwater. Hopefully they'll be running city water out there eventually. I've had to fill out a survey. They're trying to get a government grant to run city water out there, so, and I'm towards the end of the road, so there is water on my road, but it stops. They need to run it like 2 more miles in. And I'm not even living there yet, so why drill a well when it might not even work? It might fail, a year after. Both of my neighbors' houses are not even 9 years old each, and they both had problems with their wells. So. Also, I'm going to start on the electric some more. I still have at least half more to go on the rough-in electric. I get a call for rough-in electrical inspection. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to start running all the plumbing. I'm going to go with the PEX. I like PEX pipe. It's color-coded. You get the blue and the red, and it can freeze. I've checked into that, done some research. One good thing about doing this over time, I only go up there every 6 months, is it gives me time to think about what I'm doing rather than just jumping into it and have to redo stuff. Like for instance, the bathroom, I put a regular door in that swings out towards like where the so-called living room is. I mean, it's not really much of a living room; it's pretty small, but now I'm thinking about taking that door out and putting a pocket door in that's going to slide inside the wall to save on room. So if I would have thought that out better rather than just buying a door without thinking about it. So I'm trying to think about things a little bit better now before I get into it. That way I don't have to redo it. So So we're going to be doing the electric, plumbing. I also have to level this cabin again. It's kind of settled a little bit, and I want to try to bring it up a couple more inches. That way if I ever need to crawl up underneath it, I can. On this side where you can see this runs downhill, and on this side there's more room, but on the other side there's only like 6 inches. So I want to jack this whole thing up probably another 2, 3, 4 inches. So I'm probably going to have to cut the sewer pipe and you know, jack it up and then reconnect the sewer pipe. So that's no big deal. So we'll be working on that as well, and I'm going to work on the driveway. I got to get another load of crush and run gravel brought in, and get this guy to trim a couple trees. That's going to help. Like if I ever need to get a cement truck in here, or the gravel trucks, if I have this guy trim the trees up a little bit better, then it's going to help with getting some of these bigger trucks in and out of there. So, what else? I guess that's about it. I just can't wait to get up there and get some of this work done. It's going to be another working vacation, but that's okay. I mean, it's not like I work on it 8 hours every day. You know, so try to relax too and take some time off, maybe do a little bit of shooting. I'm also going to be my neighbor to the right over here where you can't see, the neighbor pushed back a lot of dirt, and that's been kind of my backstop for the shooting range. And I'm going to get a couple steel targets. I have one little tiny one that spins right now, and I'm going to try to get some bigger ones. And I don't know how much money to spend on them right now, but I'm probably going to get some railroad ties and stack them all up, probably 6 feet tall or something to make a backstop. There's really no chance that unless somebody was walking through my land, I would just feel better having a proper backstop. I'll have bullets flying through the trees down there and stuff. So, and I got some dirt down there now that stops it, but definitely want to get the shooting range going in a backstop. I like Hickok 45's range a lot, but I'm not gonna I ain't got the money to buy all them targets. He's probably taken him years to accumulate what he's got. Speaking of Hickok, I get to go meet him in Tennessee. He's going to be at his local gun shop having a meet and greet on a Saturday, and they're going to have a cookout outdoors too if the weather is good. So I'm kind of excited to go see Hickok. It'd be pretty neat. I've been watching his videos for so long. It'd be kind of cool just to meet him. He's pretty popular now. I think he's got over 1 million subscribers. So I'm looking forward to going to see him. But so here's a picture of the yard. There's another hickory tree on this side. There's a lot of hickory up there, all hardwood. I've only found one pine tree on my land so far. So, which I like. I don't like pine trees. Much rather be looking at a hickory tree or an oak tree. But I guess that's about it right now for this, guys. I just wanted to do a little update. I'm not really sure what else I'll be working on. I just want to got a bunch of plumbing to do, electric to do, jack up the cabin, level it again, work on the driveway, trim some trees, and that's about it. And then I got a friend that's going to fly into Nashville a couple days before I leave, and he's like, he should be an engineer, man. This guy's freaking smart as hell. I mean, I can't believe he's not making $200,000 or $300,000 a year. This guy's he's smart enough to. He just he works, but just doesn't apply himself like maybe he should. But so if you're watching this video, Vinny, get off your ass and be an engineer. Alright, guess that's about it. Yeah, he's gonna come out. I've known him since I was like 9 years old, so good to see him again. And he's gonna help me with a few things and get some stuff done. Hope the weather's good while I'm there. It does rain a lot in Tennessee, especially that time of year, but just glad I have the cabin now, because before in a tent, I don't mind camping, but when it's bad weather, forget about it. I do not like to be camping in bad weather. I'm a fair weather camper, but no, with the cabin, totally different story. Got the toilet working. I just have to get water from my neighbor's I just take my truck over to the neighbor's hose right now, and I fill up like 6. I have these chlorine buckets with lids that screw on, so I fill up like 6 of those buckets. I think they're 7-gallon. They're bigger than a 5-gallon bucket. So I go over there and get water from his hose, and then I dump water into the back of the toilet to flush it right now. And we usually have a bucket outside on a table, like I wash dishes in that. So it's pretty primitive, but the cabin's actually livable right now. I have heat in there. Heat's not very efficient because there's no insulation, but that's kind of my goal for when we go back up in October. Hopefully I get most of this electric done and plumbing done. That way when I get back up there in October, I can start running some insulation. And you know, once I get my rough-in electrical, I can start closing all that stuff in and start running insulation, because I use like $50 worth of electricity in like a week and a half running those space heaters and stuff, because it got so cold in October and the beginning of November. So I'm trying to you know, move ahead on that. Maybe even get the wood stove put in when I go up in October. That way I can burn wood, and that I can get all the wood I want for free. I have enough land to where I don't even probably have to cut down trees to heat the place. I can just get deadfall to burn. So I'm looking forward to that, because I went through like 3 propane tanks too, along with that $50 in electricity heating the cabin. So don't want to keep doing that for sure. But once I get some insulation in there, it won't be so bad. But that's the plans for now. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.